Hello, Southern Hang family. Neil Wilding here with three of my good friends, Sherman Brown, Craig Cotton, Brian Redmond. It's good to have all four of us back together. This podcast started as a forum to allow us to hang out a little bit more. It's taken on, or it's taken us all over the world. Well, at least all over the world's sound waves. We've had Grammy winners, indie rock legends, urban royalty, Olympians. Shout out Kenny Davis and his amazing story from the 72 games. I hated to miss that one, but the three of you guys killed it with Kenny. But you know, the most common request I get when I talk to folks that listen to our podcast on a regular basis, they say, I love it when it's just the four of you guys riffing on some random topic. So this is that week. This week is Thanksgiving week. This episode's dropping Monday before Thanksgiving. And we all four have so much to be thankful for. We're going to spend the next 45 minutes or so talking about our favorite things about this unique holiday. The food, the traditions, the football, and in true Southern Hang fashion, whatever the hell comes to our minds. Fellas, how you doing this week?
Oh, doing good, man.
Gobble.
Ready for some
freaking gobble.
Ready for it, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate the around the world because that gives me a little bit of shout out. We are trending high in Singapore. I mean, the listeners, the viewers, when we do our first world tour stops, Singapore is going to be our first spot. We're crushing it out there. So
So
what we're doing right.
Are we dedicating our Thanksgiving episode to Singapore?
those all around the world, but our international viewership is highest in Singapore. So
yeah,
shout out to you folks for giving us a listen. Appreciate it.
Is that Singaporeans? All right,
yeah,
we'll take it.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure how to make that, Sherman. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it out loud.
If you're there listening, tell us how wrong I am. I'm good with that. I just
please
need to know.
don't cancel us if we said it wrong. Where do you want to start this, guys? You want to go like food? You want to go traditions? What do you think?
Tradition.
All right, so I'm going to let Craig start us off with some traditions, but he needs to sing it in that voice.
All traditions sung. All right, let me think about this. I don't know. Thanksgivings are fun. The last couple of years, I don't know if it's a tradition, but the last couple of years I've done the deep fried turkey. That was fun. We're not, but the Tammy's family, we do a Olympic every 4-year rotation with the 4 girls. So we have every 2 years you host something, but every 4 years you'll host, like Thanksgiving, and then you don't host Thanksgiving into the next 4 years. But then 2 years separated, you'll host Christmas. So I figured out the math a couple of years ago so that we can break everything up. So we're on our off year.
I need like an Excel spreadsheet just to follow what you just said.
It's like I worked it all out. So this is our off year. We don't host anything. Last year we hosted Christmas, and then this year we're off. So Tina has Thanksgiving, and I think Tony has Christmas. But yeah, that's kind of just the flow for our house and where we're going. So off to Tina DeZarn's house this year.
Now, do you have to does everybody still bring 4 or 5 dishes or a couple dishes?
Oh yeah. There's some kind of roll call that Tammy and the girls set up, and we're in charge of this, they're in charge of that. Who's bringing what. And
I have to assume there's a lot of planning just on who's going to host, right? Like what I don't know what you just said, but it seems like very easily somebody could be like, "Oh, that's not us this year."
No,
that's the second, the fourth, the carry the 2 minus the 3.
Right. Well, so Tina's
or everybody just shows up at Tina's house and no, not expecting. Right. Nope, that ain't right.
Yeah, Tina's got Thanksgiving this year, but she won't host it again for another 4 years. She won't have to host Thanksgiving again for another 4 years. But 2 years, she will host Christmas. But then she's got 4 years off on Christmas when she hosts that. So if that made any kind of sense. So 4 girls.
To you.
4 girls.
That's all that matters.
We could just move, that way mom and dad doesn't have to host, and then there's, my mom's coming, all the family's coming. So you have a big day. We usually get there about 1 o'clock or something like that. start eating, and then you spend the rest of the day being lazy and watching football and having a few drinks, maybe a little bourbon, maybe some wine. You know,
You go wine. You go wine on Turkey Day.
I don't. I'm more of a bourbon, or here these last few years I'm a tequila guy. But Tammy and the girls are all wine. Oh yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. Y'all participate in adult beverages those days? I know, my man Sherman's not, but
Hey, I did. 18 years sober, but I will tell you, and I thought about this before. My uncle Kenny and my uncle Charlie used to pull me over to the side for some bourbon.
hell yeah.
And this was, I was 21,
Okay.
but 22, 23 years old. And, the thing I thought about is they weren't actually drinking bourbon. Both of them were drinking beer. But I don't know why they, passed it off to me. It was like, we're getting Sherman messed up.
You're the
They
entertainer.
didn't want you drinking their beer.
But it was a project, I think. Yeah, it was. Exactly. But that was a couple years of that. I think, generally speaking, there's not a lot of drinking going on over my family. Especially now we're over at Nick's house. It's him, and then he's got our side, and then Teresa's side of the family coming over as well. And shout out Teresa, she does most of the cooking. Everybody brings a little something, but she does like more than half of the stuff. And has all the basics, but it's almost like a brunch type thing going on too. So it's a little bit of everything kind of come and graze for the day, which I'm down for.
Always Teresa's. Teresa's always the host.
It has been that way for the last several years.
All right.
It's been that way.
Well, they're good hosts.
They're good hosts.
Teresa and Nick are great people.
They're good people. They're absolutely.
All day graze. Like, is this appetizers?
This
Breakfast
starts like-
appetizers?
This is
Ooh.
breakfast appetizers. It is, and Nick and I had that conversation just recently about breakfast appetizers. Both of us just talked. We ended up talking about it for like 30 minutes of like all the different things that you can do.
It's been known to happen.
Biscuits and gravy for the table. It has now.
Hell yeah. And that's everybody. Kobe, everybody comes in, huh?
Absolutely.
Well, that's awesome.
Yep.
All day.
That's a.
11 to
It is like 11 to 5ish.
Yeah.
11 a.m. to 5ish.
That's usually-
It's kind of like good brunch. Mix at 11, and then that stuff's there. You know what I mean? Hanging out, and you can have it, and then.
It's like an open house.
I'm not a big brunch dude. It is an open house. It is like an open house.
Like, it's there. You can have it.
Yeah, I like that path. I know Nolan, my son, has got like 3 that day. So he's got to do his girlfriend's grandparents, our place, some other place. Like, I remember the days when I was younger and we had to do that stuff. Now I love it because I'm like, we got Uno stop. We spend all day there, and then we end up retiring to, I'm back at my own house by like 6 o'clock, and it's maybe a warm up of some leftovers. But
Three in a day is a young man's game. That's
I can't do
that's
that.
like when you got to be small enough and young enough to expand the belt 3 times.
That's right.
you got to wear those. Yeah, you got to wear those Joey pants, that he has on Friends. Eating the turkey
Before
Yeah,
you
no,
get
I-
disciplined and go full plate every time.
Nope.
Red, what about you? Any traditions in the Redmond family?
We've got a tradition wrapped up in a tradition, like a turducken, but it's not a turducken. It's tradition.
Do tell.
So we go, in this dates back, I don't know how old I am now. My parents got divorced when I was like a sophomore in high school, maybe. So what is that, like 80 years ago? But like the first year after that happened, Mom made the traditional Thanksgiving feast, right? The hoo hash and all the other stuff. And, she spent 3 days making all the fixins. And it was like,
Is that
the
the
fixins.
fixins. And,
Who has
so we had this.
Okay.
That's right. We had this awesome feast, but it was, we were done in 10 minutes, right? It was just me, Mom, and Tracy. So she was like, we're not doing this shit again. So we called a pivot and went back to, for years, we used to make homemade pizza on Sunday nights. And when I say homemade, it's truly homemade, right? We make the dough from scratch. We make the sauce from scratch. We don't make the cheese from scratch, obviously, or the pepperoni, et cetera. But it's an opportunity to get everybody in the kitchen, right? We're slicing green pepper and onions, grating the cheese, greasing the pans. Everybody's talking. We partake in a couple of little libations, and and based upon where we have it, Tracy's got one of those little opal pellet ice makers. So it's like even with the good ice. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
so
man.
we go old school tradition. We make homemade pizza with our family recipe. And that's it.
I could
Back
go
in
for
the day.
that.
But not
Back of the day.
You need to
Back
get
in
you
the
one of those wood-fired ovens that are trending now. Do a little. We just got one. It's called Uni, and we do what you just said. Not on Thanksgiving, but like you said, when the girls are back from college and the whole family's in, that's what we fire up, like a wood-fired oven out on the back porch, and everybody makes their own pizza, and I think that's where you need to go next time.
I want to just send me that link. Like how much room is this? How much room you need?
It's
for that
like a
thing?
12-inch pizza is what fits in that oven. So it's very compact.
Hey,
Yeah.
with this Barry White voice that Redmond's got going this morning, can you
Talk to
give
me, Greg
a
Cotton.
can you do a advertisement for Uni ovens real quick so that we can maybe tag them and you can listen to the subject Uni ovens and you can
When you need a wood-fired pizza, call Uni Oven.
right. Man,
We'll make it hot,
It's gonna be
just
our,
like you like it.
It's gonna be our first. It's gonna be our first real paid advertisement. I can. This morning Redmond voice is off the hook. I'm loving this.
Uni
Or
Oven.
it'll be our first lawsuit. One of the two.
Yeah, nothing says family like Barry White. Oh wait,
That's right. That's right. It's 50-50.
family creation maybe. Ah man. Well. So
What about you, Thrill? What are you rocking?
well, we haven't hosted in a while because we used to host every year back when we lived in Texas because the weather was good and folks would, we were never as popular as we were when we lived in Texas because everybody wanted to come hang out with us and spend time with us and we loved it. But
I liked you better when you were in Texas.
well, I was a better person of myself, better version of myself, I guess.
Plus, Thanksgiving in Texas means you possibly, or at least odds are, you're hanging out in shorts and flip flops.
Oh, dude.
It's very comfortable. You don't have to sit around being freaking freezing.
Oh man, it was like
There might be
perfect.
How warm are y'all tubing? Are you tubing on Turkey Day?
Nah, so
Not that warm?
Nah, we're sitting out on the porch though for sure,
Okay.
and we'd smoke the turkey. So like Cotton talking about deep frying a turkey, which is great, but if you can smoke it, you need all day for it to happen. But we would, it'd be like in the 70s. We sit outside all day long, turkey on the smoker, little Robert Earl Keen playing on the speakers outside.
Fuck yeah.
It was.
Yeah, that sounds
Oh,
terrible.
my
Do you
God.
smoke it? Do you smoke it in a Uni oven?
No uni oven. That's pre-uni oven.
right.
But I would buy. What I did, I just bought like a cheap charcoal grill that was big enough to put a turkey on, and I would just put the charcoals off to the side, and and then you put a little drip pan under the turkey, and in the open part of the grill, and it created that smoking effect. Oh man, it got that little pink tint to it.
Different than Rexon effect, Sherman. That's smoking effect.
I got the uni oven, but I'm the checker. Something.
Yeah. But that was cool. We had like horseshoe pits out in the backyard.
Fuck
and
yeah.
Just hang out all day. It was nothing like it, man. We can't recreate that here though.
Yeah, I've been talking about doing a smoked turkey the last couple of years, but I've been fried turkey guy the last 2 years, and it turned out great. They were fantastic, but I've been having my eye on, and I've got a big smoker,
That's what she said.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm told. I can only go by other people's, what they tell me. But
So Wilding, you said horseshoes. So like this is going way back. Like this is pre cornhole.
This is pre-cornhole. Yes, I actually had horseshoe
Yeah.
pits off to the side of my house like this, and it was like a runner part of the house, and I'm like of the yard, and it just screamed like this. We need some horseshoe pits there.
Do you have some lawn jarts going or anything else unsafe?
Well, no lawn jarts, but this was like Emma was just a toddler, so she had like a little like the play. So the rest of the yard was dedicated to her.
Gotcha. All right.
But no, man, it was great. And that was, we were there 6 years. So we usually played host. But funny, people don't want to visit us as much when living here in Kentucky. It's a little weather's not quite as good.
We'll come visit you.
I think we're going to have a cold one this year. Early reports for 2025 Thanksgiving right now is showing we're going to be cold, boy.
Is it? Is this, well, we can talk about that later. But yeah, I saw like big chance of snow.
Tina does have a hot tub, so I may pack the trunks and do a cold, nice toddy while I'm sitting in the hot tub over at
Polar bear plunge.
Yeah.
Craig, it felt like you were getting ready to break out like Farmer's Almanac. Like you were like, it's going to be a cold one, like talking about like for the next 60 days, the whole winter, everything.
Oh yeah, we can do that. I've checked into it. My farm, my outdoor garden, we're working on it. I gotta get my old man game going, so I'm working on. I don't actually have a garden. All I've done so far is worked on the farm, reading the Farmer's Almanac to plan for the garden I don't have. But we're getting there. You got to start small.
Did I see that this is the last Farmer's Almanac?
Nah, that's
Yeah.
a thing. Well, where'd the farmers go?
They're throwing
They
it out
gotta
the
have
window
it.
with the pennies. They said, both of you get the fuck out of here. I'm pretty sure. I'll Google it.
You
Is
do
it-
realize you
is it
can't
that bad of
believe
a-
everything you see on TikTok.
Well, then I am completely fucked. I really do think I read an article, though, that said it's the last Farmer's Almanac.
Huh.
I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you before the show's over.
Maybe
I'm
print.
just-
Farmers, if you're listening in, hit us up. Let us know if that's accurate or not. Are you all still listening to the, reading the almanac?
What are you going to do with the almanac?
You putting that out?
All right.
I don't like that.
Well, so obviously we're all turkey's the staple. Or whatever you're baking the turkey, you're frying the turkey, you're smoking the turkey. What else you got on the plate? What else comes? That's this is a standard operation. And if you throw out cranberry, those damn ass cranberry gelatin crap out of the can is your first call on your list.
Hang
We're
on.
done. We're done.
Hang on.
I need
Farmer's Almanac ends after more than 200 years.
Really?
Oh,
The Farmer's Almanac will cease publication due to financial challenges because everybody's got the fucking internet. That's where I just looked this up. Why do you need the Farmer's Almanac? The 2026 edition will be the final version, according to the CJ Courier Journal.
2026.
Yeah,
Hashtag save the farmer's almanac.
too late.
Yeah, I got
It's
it.
out.
Damn.
I gotta get me that one.
They've already got it printed.
Put it on the shelf.
Sorry to circle back, derail. All right, where are you going?
Staples on the plate.
So you're
obviously.
anti cheap gelatin
I won't
cranberry
even
sauce.
put that. I don't even take up quality real estate room on my plate with that crap. Like I don't understand that damn. Like I'm not trying to start off our whole meal being controversial and hateful. I want to talk about the
It feels that
positives
way.
of
That way,
but,
and
like,
I'm-
I
Feels that
do
way.
not-
It
I do
feels
Well, and
that
I'm
way.
going to take
not
the
even
other
put
side
that.
of this argument. So go ahead.
I do,
Oh.
don't even take up space. That is a quality real estate with the, I don't know, let's say, how many items do you have in a typical, let's just say 10, 12, 14 things that could be on your Thanksgiving plate? I'm not taking up real estate with a gelatin, gross cranberry. Like the only time I even do cranberries was mixed with my vodka. Outside of that, when do I do a cranberry? I don't want-
Testify. Witness.
Yeah.
I feel like the cheaper the cranberry sauce, the better. I like that little, like the cheap ass, straight out of a can. Like, even better if you can still see the can rolls going around the cranberry.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Neil, you're not even mashing it up. You're just literally the
That's right.
slice. You're just taking the slice straight
Slice
from the can.
it where you can, along with the rolls from the can, you slice it.
I'm okay with that. I put some of that on. It'll be on one plate. I think Redmond mentioned earlier, or somebody did. I've had like 3 different plates over the course. It'll be on one plate. It doesn't show up every plate. There's some things that are on every plate. That ain't on every plate, but it's on there. I'm with you.
Craig and I don't see eye to eye on oatmeal raisin cookies, but I support Craig. I am pro Craig on cranberry, but I do think you have to have it like as a centerpiece. And yes, I agree. Like if you can get it out of the can where it's like all intact and you can see the ridges, perfect. But it's a centerpiece. It's not actually meant to be put on your plate to consume.
Oh, it's just decor. It's just decor for the table setting.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
or wherever you go pick up.
Garnish.
As we do
You're
that.
saying.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, it's a table garnish.
All right, I can do that. It does variate the colors because there's a lot of grays and browns in Thanksgiving food. So to
Yeah.
throw that red in
It's not
there,
a colorful.
Makes the table
It's not
pop.
a colorful plate.
Yeah.
Makes the table pop.
yeah, okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
All
I'm pro cranberry table garnish accompaniment. Accoutrement. Yeah,
Oh, just don't let it touch the food. I got you.
that's right.
So it sounds like we're starting off with things we hate.
I'm very pro. Back to the potato conversation. I'm very pro mashed potatoes. But is there another kind of potato you'd throw in on a? Is there a staple other potato? I mean,
No,
Well-
not for me.
What we tend to bring to our Thanksgiving is the cheesy potato casserole, which
Fuck yeah.
I would say trumps the mashed potato.
is that?
Like,
Oh! Back up the.
Where you gonna go
controversy.
double?
you had us, and then you shook us. You
Right,
lost
we were.
us.
It's good as like a second tier potato guy, but it doesn't trump mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving.
Well, first off,
Absolutely not.
listeners, to put this into perspective, I think this is the same guy that said tater tots were overrated.
It is true. It is true. I have alternate views on potatoes.
Yeah,
I
all right.
was.
And by alternate, you mean wrong.
Right.
From some perspective.
That's it. That's
From
the
some
definition.
perspectives, Yeah.
I was going to ask if he used cranberries as a vessel to support his ketchup habit.
Oh,
You know?
well, there's probably similar sugar. I mean,
I do like the cheesy potatoes, but they're over mashed potatoes. That's controversial.
Yeah, that's
ain't nobody
outlandish.
mad at a cheesy potato. What else we got out there? Stuffings, obviously. Are you stuffing has to be on the plate? Some form of dressing, stuffing, is that the same thing?
I think the stuffing for me is 50-50. Like some years, I think it's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Other years, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. And I don't know. I don't know if it's the maker or if it's the way my taste buds are that day. I don't know.
I got a controversial one, which I understand. I'll be on the wrong side, or I would say wrong, but the minority side. But Tammy's mom, when I first got into the family, used to make a oyster stuffing or oyster dressing.
No.
Dude,
We're on the same side.
It was just me and her dad were the only people that would eat it, and I thought it was fantastic. But she won't make it no more because there's only two of us that eat it, so it's gone away. But when I joined the family, I was like, "Holy moly, this is amazing!" I love oysters.
If I got an invite, there'd be three of us. I'm over there with you, man.
There you go.
can't do that. My
That sounds
my mom's mom, so my granny, made like I remember being a kid and everyone raving about exactly what you're talking about, like this oyster casserole type thing that looked like stuffing, and like everybody loved it. And so I remember as a kid like putting this big portion on my plate because everybody loved it. I can't go there. It didn't do it
Didn't
for
do it.
me. No.
I get it. I love oysters when we go on. Anytime I can have oysters, we're on doing seafood. But I thought it was incredible. But it's gone away, and I get it. I don't complain about that one. But, yeah.
No.
So I think for me, if you're putting it all in there, you're talking about stuffing, mashed potatoes, turkey. I put gravy on all of that.
Oh yeah.
And that is really what as long as gravy can go on it,
Yeah.
that's probably the first plate.
Yeah,
The first plate is kind of like everything I can put on, and then gravy around the whole top, and then I sit back and think about what I've done to myself for the next 2 hours while watching some football game, whatever, whoever's on first, and then
You're back at it again.
Just well, maybe I don't. It just depends on how quick I can get back on the field. That's it.
Hey, so some people may not know this about Sherman, and I don't know.
Oh, no.
I don't know if it's still as prevalent as it used to be. But you're a don't touch the accompanying food guy, and also you have to eat one thing at a time guy. Like how does that work?
It still happens. It still happens.
Yeah.
but it's not intentional. I think it used to be like I would sit and eat all of one
Yeah.
item, move on to the next item, and go from there.
How does that work on Thanksgiving?
It doesn't, and it actually still kind of does, and it's not. Again, I'm not thinking about it. I'll sit and I'll just eat one thing and move to the next. But we had this. I just had this conversation with Nick the other day about. I'm good if all of Nick is my brother, but all of if everything is there at the end where you've got one bite that is turkey,
Well, yeah.
stuffing, green beans, mashed potatoes, and it's like literally everything is there. I'm still eating that bite. Like I'm taking I'm not leaving something. I don't have to like separate that out or anything. And the stuff is going to be touching anyway on your plate. You can't make a plate unless you have one of those like kindergarten tray type.
Who's got one? Who's got one?
Yeah.
We just found them at a flea market, and they're debuting. They're debuting at Thanksgiving this year. It's the old school separated military, tray. That
Did it come with a slice of pizza already on it?
Yeah,
Like, how's that work?
and chocolate milk. Yes.
Yeah, and chocolate milk and corn. Who put corn and pizza
Yeah,
together?
and a
But
brownie,
anyway,
a little
sorry.
brownie in the little cut. Yeah.
I'm starving all of a sudden. Yeah, Sherman, I'm with you. I used to do the same, right? It was like you eat one, then the other. But I think when it comes to Thanksgiving, you got to be strategic. You got to leave just enough mashed potatoes to use that as the mortar, right? Like to get the final pieces of the corn, the green bean casserole, whatever's left. The mashed potatoes is what helps you get all that into a single bite.
It's a binder.
That's a good call.
It's a
Yeah,
binder.
it is a binder.
Yeah,
Not
that
a
is good
flugel
call.
binder. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my family, I went around. I asked all my kids like what their Thanksgiving go to is, and they all said mac and cheese, like a good mac and cheese. Y'all
I
do
think
mac and
that's
cheese? On a,
We don't even. I think mac and cheese has only come into our family thing like the last couple of years since kids came around.
yeah.
Since our generation never had mac and cheese, but like the last 4 or 5 years, Tammy, that's one of her things she makes is, and I'm like mac and cheese, like they don't like, and I love mac and cheese. Ain't a person in the world doesn't like mac and cheese, but I'm like, I kind of look at it and go, nah, not taking up real estate with mac and cheese. I'm going after the traditional staples, and they do. Tammy's family does a noodles with I think it's either like chicken noodles or turkey noodles, but it's like a noodle, the big, I don't know what you call them, like egg yolk noodles. Is that a thing? Am I saying the right thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
And then that's a staple in their house, which we never had growing up until we got to her house. But they all can't wait to go for her mom's egg yolk noodles. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, and that's one of the things.
I can get behind mac and cheese. I don't think of it as traditional.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, I ain't mad at it.
It's like the fourth or fifth option is a carb.
Yeah.
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 Well, now all the kids don't eat anything besides chicken tenders and macaroni and cheese. So now we got like this. Oh, we have to cater to the young kids that can't eat anything with their delicate palate. So we got this.
Well, my
Chicken
kids are
tender-
all old.
chicken-
My kids are all adults,
chicken
and they're
tender
still
bucket.
rocking. I look at their plate, and it's like turkey and mac and cheese and rolls.
Yeah. Wow.
Now they'd hit a potato too. But
All right. What's the you got your turkey, you got your potatoes, you got your stuffing. What's the
I
third?
got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, ramps, lamb.
I love when my
Sorry.
TikTok starts doing that every year. Like when my reels,
I love
when that
it.
starts coming in. Like I'm like,
dogs,
yes,
hogs,
I'm like,
chicken,
yes.
turkey.
It's time for that song again. Like, oh, I love it.
I don't even
But
know
what's
what
the-
y'all
what's
talking
the-
about.
Love it.
neither.
Oh, it's the
Oh.
best, man.
Really?
Oh,
I got
it is
beans, greens, potatoes.
greens, potatoes, tomatoes,
Oh.
ramps, lamb.
Oh, your phone's listening.
I love
Your
it.
phone is
Oh, it's
listening.
gonna be on.
Your-
Check your Instagram when we get off here. It'll be on there.
It'll be trending on your Instagram here, yeah. But what's the fourth to fifth item on the list that is your house, but maybe not or like green bean casserole, broccoli
Yeah.
rice, broccoli cheese rice casserole. That's one of ours. I love broccoli cheese rice casserole, buddy. That's
I
my
do
jam.
broccoli casserole. I don't put any rice in it, but just a
Oh yeah,
like a
broccoli cheese
good
rice casserole.
broccoli
Oh, that's-
cheese, like a cream of mushroom base
Yeah,
mix there
Yep,
for a
yep.
broccoli casserole. Mm-hmm. I'll go there. You know, I had some friends of ours came in, to hang out with us for Thanksgiving a couple years ago, and shout out Jeremy Maynor. Jeremy made a mean Brussels sprout, and that has become a staple since, because
I love Brussels sprouts.
anytime
I'm
we have a
associated
big
with
meal.
Thanksgiving.
Well, me, I had neither.
Tammy
But it
makes
is
some badass Brussels
so
sprouts.
good, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong.
It's the salt lick of the vegetable family. So basically, if you do them,
All right, so we're not hanging out. Red and I are on opposite ends of the
This
Thanksgiving.
motherfucker's got Brussels sprouts, cranberries.
Potato.
Yeah. We are so. You ain't
Redmond's not coming to Texas anymore.
That's right.
Oh, man.
That's
He
right.
ain't coming.
So, dumplings.
dumplings.
Yeah.
Tammy can make a crushing chicken and dumplings. We're having those here real soon. But that's for Will's birthday.
Like, I can't cook. I don't know if we talked about this before. Like, to me, the difference between cooking and baking. Like, if you can cook, like, you can razzmatazz, like, hey, this needs a little pinch or a punch of some kind of spice. Like, you just kind of feel it. You make some shit up. But if you bake, it's like you follow the instructions. Right? I can follow some instructions like a son of a bitch. So we stole this recipe. We didn't steal the recipe. We went to Aunt Nenny and said, hey, can I have your recipe? So she gave it to me. And me and Gunner are trying to make the dumplings. And my dumbass is following the instructions to a T, right? It's like 3 cups of flour. Make it into a bowl. And then put your eggs in there. I failed to put the flour inside of a bowl before I made it into a bowl. My eggs and chicken broth, they were going all over the counter. We had all kinds of mess. So the first year I made it, I made the mistake of following the instructions too well. But the dumplings are on point. And I put Aunt Nenny's dumplings up against anybody.
Oh, I'll take. We can have a dumpling challenge. I will put Tammy and her mom's dumplings head to head with.
If you like coming in second and third, that's fine.
Aunt Nenny or whoever we're talking about. She's awesome. But that ain't a staple on Thanksgiving plate. Ain't nobody mad at the dumplings. That ain't.
I think the question was the fifth thing, though.
Yeah.
It was not a staple. It was the fifth thing. I'm down for some dumplings, especially if that's like if you're talking about the fifth thing on the plate, and again with the little gravy touching it, I'm okay with
Well,
it.
it's already got its own pre-based homemade juices.
Everything gets more gravy.
Oh.
Everything gets more gravy.
Just a vessel for your gravy.
It's just even by accident. It's just happening.
Yeah.
It's just
So
there.
are you using a little of the turkey with the dumpling? Like, I think I associate like chicken and dumplings, but for Thanksgiving, are you going like a little turkey?
No need.
Just the dumpling,
Stands on its own
because it knows
You can
it's
even
going to
have
get
it
the gravy later.
It gets the gravy later. It puts the gravy on its skin, or it gets the hose again.
Didn't expect that reference.
Sherm, do you go white gravy or brown gravy?
Brown gravy.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not mad at white gravy, but I'm going brown gravy for all
Who
this.
goes white
It's not a
gravy during
question.
Thanksgiving, anyways? That's a
Well,
thing. People do white gravy on Thanksgiving.
I'm just asking questions.
I will.
I'm trying.
Well, and the question. I thought you were going because of I mentioned that it was like brunch earlier.
Biscuits and
you got, like,
gravy
white,
and-
yeah, that's there.
and-
It is there. White gravy is at the house. Like if somebody has brought that because of biscuits because we had brunch earlier. So that's where I thought you were
You're
going.
telling me there's a people out there that put white gravy on their turkey?
I don't know if anybody does that.
Talk to Neil. He's cranberry.
No, sir.
Todd.
No, sir. Brown
He knows what he
gravy.
does over there.
Brown gravy.
White gravy only goes on biscuits and chicken fried steak. I can't think of what else white gravy would go on.
Chicken fried chicken.
Chicken fried chicken.
Well, it was just chicken fried chicken.
Yeah,
All right.
at the grist mill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, pain. That sounds delicious.
Oh man. What about dessert?
Yes,
Just
all of it.
What about what about
My question is how quickly I can get to that plate without. And there's no. And I'm not really worried about judgment. I don't care about that. But I'm saying like, do I eat a whole plate and then like it's an internal thing of like, is it my second plate where I can put some stuff on there, or is it its own plate? Like I got to figure that.
Are you putting gravy on your dessert?
No, I know that's a whole new plate. You can't.
That's
be
a
going
bridge
back up
too
the
far.
same plate either. That's
pre dessert though, Tammy's family does the sweet potato casserole with the hard brown sugar kanafa topping stuff on. The hard carrot. The topping on.
Did you say brown butter kanafa?
Yeah, brown butter.
Did I
It's the
just hear
sweet. Yeah, they do the Well,
I'm in.
brown. It's like the caramelized, crusty stuff on top of the sweet potatoes. But that's a standard part that goes on the meal, but it's sweet.
Yeah.
It's not a dessert item.
You said pre-dessert, like it was in between the meal and dessert.
It could be, but it's a
You're-
sweet.
You're,
It's a.
you're just talking about the meal.
It's like a
it's a
neophyte.
we
it's
call
a-
that dinner, Craig.
Yeah. Well, it's a sweet item during dinner, not
All right.
not a post meal.
Is this like breakfast appetizers? Is this the same
I
thing
do
where you're
need-
getting dessert appetizers?
I do need-
like
Appetizer
you're
for the
getting
dessert. Okay.
I do need a better nomenclature for whatever the sweet potato thing is called, whatever that item is called during meal. Yeah, the sweet item during standard meal.
So I think your basic dessert is going to be pumpkin pie, right? Apple pie
I'm a pecan pie guy.
I'm
for
a
Thanksgiving.
derby
Pecan,
pie.
pecan, not pecan. Pecan.
Did you say derby pie?
Derby pie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Derby pie
Yeah.
or an apple pie in my house.
Yeah.
I don't do no pumpkin pie like that. I know that's a staple, but that one
Oh,
doesn't
man, I
hit
love
my
pumpkin
plate.
pies.
Does not hit my plate. I'd rather have a slice of cranberry before I ate.
No one is surprised. No one is surprised that pumpkin pie does not hit your plate. No person listening to this show at all. They're all like, he's getting more cranberry. He's getting more whatever else.
I'm not even sure you guys are having Thanksgiving. I don't even know what you're having.
Oh, there's a pumpkin pie made because you
Cranberries,
but I ain't
Brussels
eating it.
sprouts, brown gravy or white gravy. You don't know what's going on over there.
White gravy on the pumpkin
White
pie.
gravy on
That's
your
what's happening
macaroni and
over it.
cheese with a slice of cranberry. Yeah.
Well, the ratio though for pumpkin pie, the whipped cream to pumpkin pie ratio, like I think it's got to be like 50-50. I think you
Yep.
got to go heavy whipped cream.
Do you do the Cool Whip out of the bucket, or do you do the spray whipped cream out of the can?
I think it depends upon the house that we end up at.
Yeah,
I prefer the bucket.
I do too. I prefer the bucket. I'm at a family get together years ago. This is a long time ago, girlfriend. But and it's the Flaherty Thanksgiving, humongous family in a tiny house in the south end, down to the basement. 85 tables shoved into one little room, and the girlfriend at the time takes like the last scoop of the Cool Whip in this tiny little room, and I've got a very loud aunt. Bless her heart, she's passed away. Aunt Joyce was very tell you her opinion on everything. Well, she immediately screams out, "Who was supposed to bring the Cool Whip?" And like, we're out of. And the girl at the time's like, "Oh shit!" And she's like wiping it off her pumpkin pie and putting it back in the bucket. Like, I'm sorry, they made me laugh. Like, she turns bright red, and like, no, you're okay. Take your Cool Whip. That's just Aunt Joyce, freaking out over the not enough backup on the Cool Whip.
What else? What do we miss, guys?
Well, have you done the pre-Thanksgiving weigh-in? Weighed yourself, and then go through the whole meal, and then at the end go back and weigh yourself again, just to see how many. If you put on like 12 pounds or more of miscellaneous crap.
I've never actually weighed myself. No, for me, it's more of the girth of the belly. Like how many belt loops do I have to loosen? That's my gauge.
I think we ought to all do it. I think this year we ought to all do it. We don't have to announce our weights. I think we just need to each separately document, and then in our group text, we'll chime back in and announce to everybody whenever the next time is on the
Announce
podcast.
the Delta.
Who gained the most in a single setting, in a 3-hour window. You start the meal, you went through dessert. We're not going to do like wait 8 hours. It's got to be like in the general time frame, and then reweigh in. No,
Well, I don't know. I don't think that really encapsulates all of Thanksgiving. You guys are obviously eating later in the night too, right?
Yeah.
there's a meal there. So I think it's a morning. I think it's a Thursday morning and a Friday morning.
Yeah.
You're
think it's
having
gotta
time
be
for
like
that.
a-
You're having time for digestion. I think it
'Cause
needs to be when you're fully
football.
loaded.
You got football to watch
I mean-
in between meals.
You got a lot of stuff going on.
Nope.
And that digestion is not. You're still keeping a lot of that.
Yeah, no potty breaks either. You gotta weigh in fully loaded.
Kind of rules are these?
I went like a 3-hour window, 4-hour window. Text
So-
in your
So we were talking tradition, right?
tradition.
And I don't know if this no potty break thing is a tradition for you, but let's talk about football on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions, Dallas Cowboys. I feel like are they on every year, or is that just my memory?
Yeah.
Oh, that them and the Green Bay Packers, Detroit, Green Bay, Dallas every year.
No, well,
can we get some variations?
The first game I think is always the Lions, and then the second game is always the Cowboys, and then now the NFL Network carries a third game, which is always two different teams. So there's 3 games now every week, every year.
But is the third game? Third game's not a set
No.
team.
The third game is just whatever NFL Network wants to put on.
Just some random, kind of like Brussels sprouts or dumplings, or it's the 5th item, Sherman. Nobody knows what it's going to be.
This is
It just
true.
shows up.
Dumplings.
Y'all looking at my dumplings, like I
Brussels
said.
sprouts.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I said,
just-
something bad about your
it's the-
family.
It's the Chargers.
We're having the dumpling off. The dumpling off is going to happen. I will put that head to head. I will put our dumplings.
If
with,
Do you need a judge?
Ant-
Do you need a
Ant-
judge?
Ant-
I'm here.
A blind draw dumpling. Head,
if you
dumpling
guys
off.
like silver and bronze medals, let's go. And Danny's dumplings are the bomb, dude. I'm telling you.
Even a second place dumpling's a great place dumpling. So I'm
That's Neil.
Yeah.
Neil, are you a dumpling fan? You're
I will
dumpling
eat
fan.
a dumpling. I can't say it's. I don't have a lot of opportunities to eat dumplings. It's not something we ever make, and it does not appear.
I'm
at
trying to find a
Thanksgiving.
second judge. I'm trying to find a second judge. That's what
Tammy's-
I'm trying to get
My
us. I'm
mom
trying to cut
used
us
to
in
make a
here.
mean chicken and dumplings. They were more like
Oh, you're in.
biscuits. Like, do
Yeah.
they like? Is that the same type of dumpling that I like? In my mind, I think my mom used to make it with like a biscuit material.
Yeah, we make it out of flour. Yeah.
Yeah.
Egg, flour, little chicken broth. I can't give away all the secrets. All the fixins that go in there.
Well, I just look at your kitchen
Fixins.
table. The stuff spread out all over the place because
It's
you missed the
fine.
bowl.
Well, I've learned to keep it contained now. At least
it's
keep it contained
it's
in a
a
bowl.
mess. We got dumpling day on the calendar. Will's birthday, December 1st, the Sunday before. His birthday's on a Monday, whatever that is. However many days are at the end of November, that Sunday we're having the whole family out. So come on out. Y'all can try Tammy's dumplings.
Taste the dumplings. I love it. We talk about like music and TV and movies on here. Any TV, movie, music come to mind when you think Thanksgiving?
Planes, trains, tomatoes, potatoes, planes.
Planes, trains, and automobiles is on.
Thanksgiving.
It's on. It's absolutely.
Like that movie. Steve Martin, John Candy. You know what musician makes its way onto the soundtrack of that? Steve Earle. But that scene,
When his hands are between the pillows.
those are pillows. Nothing like it.
That's a great flick.
It is. I don't think anything else though.
Well, how does he know which way we're driving? Yeah.
Were we talking about? Was it this group we were talking about? Like Halloween's kind of the gateway holiday, right? Like it's Halloween, and then you blink, and it's Christmas and New Year's before you know it. But people start playing
Gateway Holiday.
Christmas music right after.
Wait, do you have some other podcasts that I don't know about?
I know. That's what I was like.
I'm running
Was
two or
it
three.
this-
2 or 3 podcasts deep. But they were saying, people get mad about the Christmas songs. They're like, start writing some Thanksgiving bangers. There's no Thanksgiving music.
No, Mariah Carey comes on right after after Halloween, and that's it.
I don't think Thanksgiving
it's-
gets the respect it deserves.
Well, and now the Christmas stuff's coming out soon. I don't know about y'all. We already got our Christmas shit up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Tammy is our living room is fully the tree is up,
Yeah.
fully decorated. We've got a few things to do on the porch, but it's fully up. Nolan has been pitching a fit for like the last week. Like, this is ridiculous.
Y'all are doing it
Thanksgiving's not even here yet. You're
Yeah.
supposed to put, but we've got such a busy schedule coming up that Tammy's like, nope, I wanted to have time to get my stuff up and not have to sweat it. So
Yeah.
our living room is fully Christmas.
So
Christmas decor is a day after Thanksgiving.
I know, I'm with you. That was
Yeah.
always my tradition. But see, now we go down to Florida for Christmas. And so we're gone for a week, 10 days. So they were like, we want to enjoy the stuff. So yeah, I fought it, but our stuff
Yeah.
is up. It's to actually, we're recording this on a Sunday, and we're going to be meeting as a family. Everybody's coming over. We're decorating the tree. Not even Thanksgiving yet.
So I feel like we're doing this all wrong. So, do you bring the Brussels
tell you what
sprouts?
we're doing-
Like
I'll tell you what we're doing right.
in a gift. Like you'll wrap up all the sides in a gift.
Well,
Is that how y'all do it at the table?
at Thanksgiving. Oh, no gifts until Christmas. Well,
All right.
yeah.
We have our first
Red.
first present under the tree already. Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
One present under the tree. And we got a bunch of other presents we've already bought. But they're not wrapped. But I'm the first one.
What did you get us, Craig? You got us something good this year?
I got y'all scales so y'all can weigh in on Thanksgiving. You can tell me what you got after the meal. Yeah, that and white gravy. I got you. That's the two things I got you. Hey, I do want to throw out this one controversial
What?
one controversial dessert that my family member used to bring. Y'all know how anti-raisin I am. Like, I don't want a raisin on anything.
Mm-hmm.
I had an aunt that when we did our big family Thanksgiving, she would show up every year with raisin pie. That was the foulest sounding thing in the history of. I'm like, what? And it was a whole pie, raisin pie.
What's
And I'm
in
like,
it?
I don't know, raisins. I ain't trying it. You know my beliefs on raisins. Like, I don't want a raisin on anything. And you want me to try a whole bite of a whole pie of raisins? Hell nah. And so
That's like the raisins in the coleslaw people. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're just messing it all up.
Yeah.
You just.
that's another
get
one
out.
that's
Hold on.
another one that Tammy's
Raisins in
family
the
does.
coleslaw?
They bring coleslaw to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm glad you don't know.
Yeah.
I'm glad you don't know, Red. Yeah.
Who are those people?
Yeah, Google it. It's just you'll it's a whole thing. You'll just be mad at all those people.
I am pro raisin, but I've never even contemplated raisins in the coleslaw.
Yeah.
No,
No,
bueno.
thank you.
Let me guess. Your friend, Karen, she is probably Caucasian, and she probably put something unnecessary in her potato salad, like raisins.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are correct, sir.
Hell nah, Karen. You can take your potato salad
You-
somewhere else.
Karen, go away. That's right. That's right. I don't have an Aunt Karen, but yes.
Sorry to deflect.
But yeah, hey, but to your point, if we haven't named something, if y'all are listening to this and we haven't named something, don't bring it. don't invent something to bring to Thanksgiving.
Right.
We've mentioned if there's something we missed that's huge, I'd love to know it. But everything else, like
Right, or don't
it's for everybody.
or don't get creative on Thanksgiving and think you're going to bring
No.
the new recipe. Here's my new
No.
recipe for X item, green bean casserole, and I'm going to try it out. No. You don't try out some new recipe on Thanksgiving. You bring the stuff everybody's been happy with for years. And
That's right. We don't want to hear something
Right.
off the new album.
right.
Well,
No.
you know what we haven't mentioned is alternate to turkey is a good honey baked ham.
Oh, I do like a honey baked ham, but you can't go just honey baked ham. You have to have turkey and
Yeah, I agree.
accompanied with honey baked ham. I do love a honey baked ham.
I think you could go just honey baked.
Nah, they're delicious, but you still got to have the turkey. on it.
And don't go with like the Kroger version of honey baked ham. Like you got to
No.
go the real deal.
Go honey baked, yeah. And the day after honey baked ham on the little
Rolls?
sandwich, fuck yeah.
I'm glad we got there before we let go.
No,
Before we signed off, yeah.
that's delicious. I like a little light mayonnaise and maybe a pickle too. So, but that's me. But that is delicious. Yeah. Do you do the rolls? Do you do the rolls where you peel and they
Yes.
break away top
Yep.
to left to right?
Yep.
That one.
I know
Yeah,
it's
you gotta do-
exactly right. We
Yeah.
buy about 5 dozen of them.
Yeah,
The little King's Hawaiian rolls.
Well, that's a different
those
one.
are
Those are good too.
But those are good. But that's not the one I'm talking about.
Those are just like in a normal dollar bag.
Yeah.
But they split into like 4 from they're
Yeah.
like a vertical cut.
Yeah, please
Okay.
watch the visual of Neil demonstrating.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yes, this is true. What else we got, guys, before we sign off?
that we love Redmond's voice in the morning. Redmond's voice in the morning, fresh out of bed, is just, man, it's fantastic.
WPK7
He
coming
makes
at you with
people-
the hits from the 70s.
He makes people swoon. I'm like, I just want to hear him at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's much better than the 9 o'clock at night when you're worn out after your day of giving your Excel spreadsheet repeated
Conference
conference calls. Yeah, it's much better. It's fresh and warm. Yeah, very.
I'm gonna have to
Very-
pull up a
very
spreadsheet
soothing.
to follow that Thanksgiving schedule or holiday schedule for hosting you were trying to throw out there earlier.
It's not that hard. You just got to think Winter and Summer Olympics, and then insert one of the girls into the. That's how it works. It's every 4 years. There it is. That's how.
We just got canceled.
That's how it works.
You said winter, summer Olympics divided by a Brussels sprout, and then
Yep.
carry the
Yeah.
two.
Yep. Divided by coleslaw.
Is World Cup in there somewhere too? Like how do I got it?
What
Every
year?
4 years.
That's a messed up.
What year do you host the Wiggacock games out there?
Man, bring them back. Bring them back.
Is that a thing? That needs to be a Thanksgiving tradition, but something that doesn't require running. I don't think my hamstrings could handle the running anymore.
Is it, well, I think we lost you, Neil. But we can see you. I can't hear you. But nowadays the Wegox would be backgammon, cornhole.
Certainly thankful for all the basic stuff, right? Like the roof over your head, the clothes on your back, all the other good stuff. But thankful for you boys. I've enjoyed this little thing we've put together here, get together on a weekly basis. So appreciate
I think this should be our 40. If I'm doing my math off the top of my head, it should be 41st episode of the Southern Hang Pod, and this has been a lot of fun, man. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. So, right.
I got nothing. I'm not thankful for you guys at all.
F you guys.
Seriously, love you guys. And I think, just echoing everybody here, just everybody enjoy your time with your family. Don't take anything for granted, and put gravy on all of it.
Yeah.
not white gravy.
No.
Not white gravy, though. F that.